Okay, so this is my first project. Oh, there I am. All right, first project. Um, Disregard the mess back there with my closet. So this is my first. I'm doing this 30 for 30, 30 projects in 30 days. It was pretty much just working with Django and Python, and also deploying it on Heroku, and putting all the security measures. When I was building this last night. One of the functionalities I wanted to put in was to actually for a applicant to submit a application within the company. Oh, excuse me. I have my Pomodoro timer there. It's make sure I'm keeping track of my focus. So this is what I developed. And it's pretty much my first project in putting templates together and using um, Django and using Python. And so what I was able to do was create a project here. As you can see, I put in the security measures and I put in the all my git ignore, pushed everything on GitHub. I used a proc file. I listed my requirements. And I won't bore you with all of that. I use PyCharm as my IDE editor. It's just a phenomenal IDE, something that I've been making my life wonderful. And so I created these pages. I'll just go ahead and just didn't build a model, didn't need to because it's more of a putting the templates together. But today I will be actually creating a model for an applicant and putting in a form. So then when we have uh, function admin rights, if you want to call it, when you have to log in, then you'll be able to add applicants or maybe add employees. Uh, and then, but yeah, let me just go through the website because I don't want to bore some of the people with the back end stuff. It's very very simple. Just a logo over here. I used Bootstrap as you can see, and then I used the LinkedIn icon from Font Awesome, and it just pretty much takes it to the Scalp Trading, which is a company over here in Chicago. Not here, but over there in Chicago. Pretty much just takes it to their LinkedIn, and then just a little collapsible here on the contact page. Of course, I should have just deleted that and just added this. But it pretty much just takes you. All I want to do is just connect the dots for this first project and just get used to just creating these templates and making sure that the URLs are being connected correctly. As you can see here, I was able to create contact, career about, and all these the views. And of course, if you've worked with Django before, it makes your life a lot easier, especially when you go to the views. They have pretty much a template for a generic template view, and all you need to do is put in the template name, and you're able to just connect the URLs. It's very very simple application. It's just pretty much getting used to um, just being exposed to creating this, and then as time progresses, I'll be able to just go through it and then add more modifying or creating custom admin pages, and then also creating forms for people to submit, and then soon I'll be able to or I'll be adding reset for those who forget the passwords and stuff like that for those who want to log in. But I'm going to be creating something new today. But this is my first project. Again, this is on Heroku. It was already deployed on excuse me on GitHub. I kept it private because they say that there's a lot of security issues. So I just went ahead and just put it here, and I'll go ahead and put the link below if you're interested in looking at this HTML. I'll put in again a nav bar here if you want to go. If you want to go back home, just click on the logo, and super super simple, but really fun to just creating the dots. Next, we'll be able to actually put in some work into creating a form and submitting it, and actually putting it into PostgreSQL, which is their database. And I was actually able to integrate that under the settings. Um, let's see, that'll be under config, and over here just putting my local and pages was pages that we're using like the about and career, and then I used the phone field which I was about to do to enter for the model. Never got to it. And then the database, again, here's the templates to direct them. The database is right here. So when it was deployed to Heroku, I think Django has a um, the default for Postgres. When you create Django, it defaults to SQL Lite because it depends on whether you're gonna be building big projects. This was a very simple one. We didn't have to connect to Postgres, but later on, if you're working on bigger projects, then it's advisable to do that. All right. Hopefully, you're able to enjoy my first project, and this is pretty much these books that three solid books that I've been reading, and right now. I'm working on Docker, so I've been working on that, learning a new tool, and it's pretty cool that how you're able to they describe it as a virtual machine, but really after reading uh, Django for Professionals, there's way more to it than just that. All right, take care, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my first project. More to come. 30 for 30. Let's rock and roll.